All right, I'm going to show y'all this. Look at that. Hi, babies. I'll let y'all out in a minute. But I'm getting ready to start my spring coop clean out. And this is why. This is bags of feed from the winter. When there was ice and snow on the ground, there's my dog water. There's a tarp I had out last year that's ripped that needs to go in the garbage. Some cardboard, shavings. This all needs to be cleaned out and swept out, and then we need to clean out our shavings for our spring clean out and start over with fresh. So this is just kind of a before shot. Also need to get the food out of here. I bring it in the winter, but it does draw mice, and that's why I have a mouse trap here, which works very well. But this is the before of my dirty, filthy coop. Hey, Ethel. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's time for a deep clean. We'll do this again in the fall. So our coop is just a 10 by 16 Amish made shed that we turned into a coop and storage. And we built the wall on the inside and put the door in. And of course screened it in. And put our roost and everything. And then this side is storage, garden tools, garbage bag collection, or feed bag collections, feed bins, mouse catcher. That bucket there has got sunflower seeds in it. But that's how we did our coop. And of course, the electric door over there. Now it's got 2 windows, and then each side has the vent up at the top, and I raise and lower the windows depending on the time of the year. At the night in the winter, I just leave about a 1/4 inch open at the bottom. You can see I've got a little piece of wood over there in the window at the bottom that keeps it from closing all the way in the winter. But as it warms up, I'll open them up all the way. And it gets good airflow in here. For the run, what we did is we just built the frame. We've got these boards across the bottom, and there's nothing level around here, so we had to use the concrete blocks and then put our beams in the center, of course, and build our uprights. And then each of these sections, let me back up over here so I can get it in a frame. Each of these sections right here, these 4 by 8 sections, are panels. And so we just made a panel out of 2 by 2s and a support down the center of them, and then stapled our wire to it. And it's folded around the edges in here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And stapled on all the way around. And that way, if we have damage to any of the panels, we can just replace a panel. And this is going on 5 years now, so it's working pretty good. Then for predator proofing, we've got the galvanized 1/4 inch wire that's stapled to the sides, and it comes out about 18 inches. And on top of that, we have the 2 by 4 welded PVC wire, and it's all held down with landscape staples. Sometimes it gets caught in the lawnmower, and we'll have to come back in and put some more staples in. But for the most part, the grass has grown up on it all around it, and it's not an issue. Just when it rains really heavy, it always washes out on this side. But that's what we did for our predator wire. It is all the way around the coop. Even over here under the door, it's all grown up. You can't see it, but it's under on this side too, all the way. And on the inside, we did the galvanized wire, and there's the PVC coated wire that's under there too, but there's also bird netting that's rolled up and stapled up under there too. And it's worked okay. I need to come up with a better solution for this. I did have one place back here that something cut through. I don't see it right now. I've got this stuff covering up, but it managed to get through right there, right down there. And that's why I've got all this stuff set in front of it right now until I get that repaired. but that's the only issue we've had. That's where the possum got in, I believe. And for the ceiling, we've got the PVC coated wire all up here. Now, initially, we planned to put the what do you call it, the corrugated metal or something along those lines, but we haven't done it yet. But eventually we will. And the plan is eventually to come in this corner over here between this post and the wall and the back, and we're going to make like a small run inside, which we'll put that little coop in, and it'll be just kind of like our brooder coop, sick bay, whatever, inside the run in here. But that's a future plan. And here is the cleaned out coop. Sorry, it's already starting to get dark, but we got their feed barrels filled and things a little more neat and orderly. Garden tools by the door, because that's what we'll reach in for the most. Fresh bedding in here. Scooped it all out. That's a water bucket I need to fix. I broke one of the cups on it trying to clean it out the other day. Put down a little bit of Saturday lime and then put the shavings down, move the nest box over here. And of course there's snow in there being broody, and I'm fixing to kick her out. And that's how I do my deep bedding coop clean out. I do it twice a year, a third time if it needs it. But it generally just needs it in the spring and the fall. And then I'll show you all outside. And then I empty all the shavings out there and the whole nest box paddings. And then I'll spread that out and make more compost for me. Isn't that right, girls? And those two are getting along. For now, anyway. Maybe Amethyst learned her lesson. But y'all have a good day. I'm tired.